Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about shared features as evidence for evolution. So shared features is the idea that organisms that share a common ancestor will have some structural features or even processes that are in common to both types of species. And in this video we are going to talk about some of the examples we have done throughout the year. Starting with cell structure. So at a cell structure level, we can talk about how prokaryotes and eukaryotes share some of the same structural features, including the ribosomes, the plasma membrane, and the storage of the genetic information as DNA. There's also some similarity in processes that these cells go through, including some metabolic processes such as glycolysis. Now, back in Unit 3, we had talked about how glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm. It is anaerobic processes, or it's an anaerobic process. And this is good evidence for what the conditions for LUCA, the last universal common ancestor, would have been like. Remember that LUCA would have been present on primitive Earth when there was not any reducing oxygen available, and the fact that this process doesn't take place in an organelle suggests that this evolved prior to eukaryotic cells. Another example of a process that's similar is a genetic process in terms of gene expression. The fact that we use the same DNA and we can use the same codon chart to translate the mRNA using the exact same amino acids suggests that there is a common ancestor that had this process of gene expression that eventually gave rise to both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Another thing to point out is the fact that eukaryotes, as diverse as this domain is, will contain cells that share some features that are common across all the domains for eukaryotes. So when you look at the organelles and the fact that whether you are a human or a plant or a fungi, that you share all the same organelles suggests that there's a common ancestor to all eukaryotic cells. This also includes the incorporation of mitochondria and chloroplast into eukaryotic cells, also known as the endosymbiotic theory. The fact that we all have introns also suggests a common ancestor. Not only the introns themselves, but the ability to remove introns. And also the presence of histones. The eukaryotic cell all use histones in order to package and store genetic information is evidence of a common ancestor. That's it for this video. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.